Hello, this is Manesh Patel from ichimokutrade.com. Today is May 22, 2013. It's almost about a month since we last recording. We kind of been busy doing some traveling and stuff like that. And plus, it's the summer, so more towards vacation. Anyways, we're going to continue on with a bi-weekly format for these videos. This video is mainly for the futures market, where we cover all the commodity futures: natural gas, oil, crude oil, soy, bonds, and stuff like that. Okay. This is our normal disclaimer. This is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All the charts you're going to see are pretty much from TradeStation. Okay. Here are our contact details here. You could call us at any of those global office locations. Also, you can email us here at info@eiicapital.com, or you could access our website here at ichimokutrade.com for any of our free videos we have, along with a free ebook. We also have ability, you guys could sign up for the 30-day free trial for the multiple time frame email alerts, and you could see how to use them from our blog, which is pretty much shown on the website too. So if you have any questions, you could contact us and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's begin. Let's go through and pull up TradeStation. And the first thing we're going to cover are actually not even Dow. We need futures. So let's see. Let's pull up the future tab here. Remember, on the left-hand side is basically the daily time frame. On the right-hand side is basically the weekly time frame. First thing we're going to look at is soybean oil. Really, if you look here, so even though we haven't done this for about a month, this really is not doing anything. Sitting there consolidating back and forth, back and forth. You could see the next major support is going to be about 48.40. Next resistance it's going to run into, believe it or not, it's going to be about 49.86. Okay. Next you have here are basically corn. Corn really hasn't done anything at all. Kind of bounced off the major support, which is about 628 and 4/8. Actually, we're going to relabel this support now to be roughly about right here. So this support here, which is now basically 603, resistance on this guy is going to be here. Major resistance is going to be about 664. Pretty much that's it for right now. So corn really hasn't done anything. It's kind of trapped between support and resistance here. So there's no natural trend at all for this. Okay. Here's cocoa. Sorry, we're from a hotel right now in Singapore, so the connection's kind of slow. Cocoa's really not done anything at all either, just moved back and forth, so it's not even worth talking about. Crude oil has pretty much moved up. A lot of people's minds been bullish. I have no idea why they're thinking this is bullish, because this is one ugly chart here, really not telling you a single thing at all. Support basically is going to be in 92.85. Major resistance, believe it or not, is going to be roughly about right here in 99.87. So there's not really much going on here at all, and we're going to actually define this to be the bottom of the minor consolidation pattern that's kind of going on right now. So really, there's nothing here as far as the trend pattern is concerned, so I have no idea why people are really talking about crude oil. Cotton here had a chance to sit there and go bullish. It's not at all. It held this 84.37 level, but it has not sat there and broke resistance, minor resistance, believe it or not, at 89.70. Kind of got close to it, but hasn't. This thing looks like it's going to fail now, and possibly can break the support. So be very careful if you're bullish on this one, because if it sits there and breaks out support, there's high probability that it's going to come retest this low here. So keep an eye on cotton for the next couple of weeks, because if it does break the support at 84.37, we do have a possibility of sitting there retesting the lows. If you look at the dollar futures here, nothing really going on here. We're kind of bouncing around this resistance level. We broke for that within a month. Next resistance level here, which is the major one, believe it or not, at 84.63. Support, which is right in the middle of the consolidation pattern, is going to be around 82. Let's just say 82. Okay. Feeder cattle. Feeder cattle here still continuing to go down on both the daily and weekly. Hasn't quite got to our support here at 140.8069. Instead, it bounced back up, which is not too good at all because it's hesitating. It should, when it sat there in these red bars, it should have kept on going down. Just the idea it hasn't is not good for this at all. It's coming back up to about 146, 147. Resistance on this one's going to be about 148. Moving forward, short-term resistance is going to be 147.37. But I'll be very careful in trying to go short on this one, or even playing that one anyway right now. Just sit back and watch. This one really, 5-year Treasury notes, really not doing anything at all. Had a chance to go bullish. Decided not to and went all the way back to major support at 123.29, which is not good for the bulls case at all because it should have sat there and taken off. In fact, held the support here at 124.09, and just the idea tells us that this thing will probably consolidate, maybe even reverse, but consolidation definitely for a long time. Heating oil really not doing anything at all. Bounce off the major support, which is the bottom of the consolidation pattern at 2.756. It's at a minor resistance level right now, which is 2.9520. Not quite the middle of the consolidation pattern, but still it's a resistance, but it's nothing really going on there. Coffee continuously keeps on going down. Has been going down for a long time here. And people are probably not even looking at this thing anymore. But this thing's been going down since 2010. It's continuously still keeps on going down, but it's not even in the news at all. Live cattle here, just like feeder cattle above, it broke the support. Should have kept on going down. It hasn't. It came back up here. It's at a minor resistance level. It's getting ready to run into, which is around 2150 or so. But I would stay away from that one. Lean hogs really not doing anything. It's boring. Let's move on. Resistance on this one's going to be 95.02. Support's going to be 90.69. Let's go natural gas. Natural gas here. Really not. It's consolidating. Still consolidating. Believe it or not. Let's just slap this to be our resistance, which is 4.430. And then this be our support, which is the middle of the consolidation pattern, to be 3.809. So this thing really is not done much at all, but it could sit there and break out being bullish, but we're not really going to label this to be bullish until it confirms with us that it has broken out of the major resistance level of 4.43. Okay, then you have OJ, which is oats. Sorry, not even OJ. Oats. So this is oats. You can see this huge movement down here. Really not telling us much because this is just consolidating and tighter. So not much really going on there at all, even though due to that huge drastic move, people say it is. Orange juice really not doing anything at all. It's kind of holding the support at 133.72, and it's kind of in a major consolidation pattern. But it's holding the 133.72. This thing naturally can go bullish if it could sit there and break the resistance at 148.51. So we're kind of looking for that moving forward. Platinum really not doing anything. Pretty much bounced off the support at 1387. Didn't quite get to the middle of the consolidation pattern, which was a resistance at 1552. Kind of hanging around now. So this may be the new smaller, tighter consolidation pattern that platinum may engage in now, which is basically between 1387 and 1552 instead of 1387 and 1729. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly which one where that goes. Gasoline, really nothing going on right now. Bounced off a minor resistance level 2.911. Major resistance, major support level on this one's going to be 2.638. Moving forward. Rough rice. It's continuing to go. Well, I wouldn't say this is continuing to go down, but this is one little ugly pattern. It went down here, had a chance to keep on going, came back up, then starting to go back down. This thing is confused to a point it's not even worth trading. The natural trend is bearish, but it's not going with conviction at all. Okay, soybeans here bounce off the major support 1320. It's trying to sit there now, make its move all back to the retest the highs at 1664s. So I'll definitely keep on looking for trading opportunities on this one, especially even the intraday and lower time frames, and be looked mainly to be bullish. Okay. Sugar here is continuing its journey, just like cocoa was going down. Sorry, coffee going down. This is continuing to go. It's at a major support at 1687, but it is bearish, trending on both time frames. Gold here, you could see, let's enlarge gold since we have a lot of people interested in gold. Support on this one, if you look at this, it's about 1310. It looks like it's trying to get there, not quite there yet. Major resistance is going to be 1538. Minor resistance is going to be around 1468. Okay. This is soybean meal, not really doing much at all. It held a support at 391, and now it's broken minor resistance level at 422. It looks like it's trying to retest the highs, just like soybeans are. Okay. Let's see, that's S&P. These are 2-year Treasury notes, and you could see here it's just bouncing between these support resistance values here at 110,06 and 110,09. Nothing really to talk about at all. These are 10-year Treasury notes. Nothing really doing at all except bouncing between support resistance at 132,27 and 131,17. And then you have 30-year Treasury notes, really not doing anything at all. Gonna move on, those are getting boring. Wheat here, it's at a support level here at 690. What I don't like is the games being played here, where it kind of got everyone short. They came back, played here. Now we're back short again. So this thing is just tearing people apart. They're trying to go short and also bullish too. But I don't know why you would go bullish, because it really hasn't broken. The major haven't gotten to major resistance levels at all. If you look at this now, major resistance levels are going to be basically 705. Support, of course, is going to be down there at the bottom of the bleep, which is about right here. I would say 675 or so. Okay. And then we got silver. Silver here is continuing to make its journey down. A little upward movement right now, but that was yesterday. But really, it is still bearish right now, moving forward on both time frames, daily and weekly. So this is trending to the downside. Then you got here, and you got HG, which is basically heating oil. Had a chance to continue to go down. It didn't, which is not good at all. Kind of bounced off the support at 3.0653. It's trying to get to about 3.4293, which is going to be its next major resistance level on this one moving forward. And if I can move that down, we'll be in good shape. Forget it. Okay, so that's it for this week for the future side. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us here. If not, I will see you in 2 weeks.